So we're in Fresno, California, getting ready to install a toilet in a master bath, and we've got it popped open. You have an old cast iron closet bend, cast iron closet flange, and of course looks like a newish tile and baseboards, whatnot in the bathroom, shut-off valve. Our concern is that this flange is not mounted to anything. So the way that this normally gets plumbed is you have the subfloor exposed, and then there's some screw holes around this flange, and you're supposed to mount the flange to the wood floor, and that keeps it from moving up and down. So you can see over here, it's just a big hole. You can see the wood underneath there, plywood, but not even close to the flange. So it's just a big cavity, nothing to mount it to. And what that does is it allows the movement of this flange up and down. So, when you mount it to the floor, the flange is holding it to the floor. In this case, the more you tighten it, the more it pulls on that cast iron. So we're going to set it in place. If it sets well and it doesn't move around, great. If not, there's no way to mount that flange to it. You literally would have to get underneath the floor and try and build up some kind of structure down there to get it mounted. But that's not in our scope of work. We're going to get some wax rings on here and get this thing set and see how it goes. We'll take another video when it's done. So we're still here in Fresno, California. We've got this toilet set. It's the Toto, and we'll take a video of the box. I don't remember the model number. It's a pretty long number, but these were picked up by the homeowner, and we purchased these through Amazon, and then Amazon forgot to ship them, which was really weird. And so we went to Ferguson and picked these guys up, and they got them next day. So we're here installing. We already, first part of this video, it shows you the flange and how it's not mounted correctly to floor. And honestly, if you just use this real gently and just up and down movement, you should be fine. So anyways, existing bolts, we reused those. And then I got this caulk back in, brand new braided stainless steel supply line. Looks like some work's been done out here. Probably when they did the little remodels in here, they put some quarter-turn shut-off valves in, which are really nice. And we gave you a brand new 3/8 by 7/8 by 20-inch braided stainless steel connector, and that's by Fluid Master. And so that's good. The toilet is filling correctly, shutting off correctly, and flushing correctly. Outside of that, this installation is done. And one more video here, just document the toilet out of the box over in the hallway. And of course the label here on the box. It's the MS 854114 ELG, that's elongated. And Pound 01, that's the cotton white Echo Ultramat by Toto. So two of those guys, one in the master, one in the hall. Anyways, we're working on the hall bath right now, so we'll take a video of the flange and of the finished installation when we're done. And just a video to show you that we got the right toilets in. So still here in Fresno, California, and we're taking a look at the hall bath now. This flange is a little bit lower, which is better, because if it starts to pick up, well, maybe it's not better, because when you start to pull on it, if that flange starts to raise, it could catch the edge of the tile and pop tile, so maybe not so good. But we're trying to get a picture. You can see there's plywood right there, and that's the edge of the flange. And so you can see just a big opening all the way down into your crawl space underneath the floor. And these flanges require 6 bolts minimum, 3 on each side, brass bolts, stainless steel bolts going down in the subfloor, and that keeps this from picking up while you tighten the toilet down to these bolts. So just wanted to document this as well. You got quite a bit of cast iron stubbed up to this flange, so we're going to have to set a single wax ring first over that, because it's going to penetrate all the way down through. Then we'll put another one on top of that and get it bolted down. We'll take another video when we're done. So we are still in Fresno, California. Hall bath now. You can see tub sitting right here, and then of course sink behind us. For the set, we gave you a first portion of this video, and we're going to combine. There's 4 videos total. We're going to put them all into one, combine it. But the first portion, we showed you the flange, and we showed you the subfloor through tile, not mounted. So when you start tightening these things down, you just start pulling on cast iron. So, cast iron old school was either like a lead and oakum seal, or it was no hub bands. But whatever it is, it just starts pulling on the vertical soil line coming through floor connected to that closet flange, because the closet flange is not bolted to the floor. So same thing here, just simple use on this, and it should be fine. It's all caulked in. Again, you know, new braided stainless steel supply line. What was in there was fairly new. Probably when you had the angle stops installed, those were installed. But whenever we hook up a new toilet, we'll put our own supply line on there. That way we can warrant that. No need to come back out here when you have something leaking from someone else's supply line. So that's good. So just straight up and down. Sit straight down, stand straight up. No standing on the toilet, no dancing, no parties. Just, you know, just be gentle with it and it should be fine. Like I say, with the other bathroom and this bathroom, same thing. If you start to have issues with this either rocking or moving around and you feel like it's just going to get worse or there's going to be, you could damage something, then of course you have to crawl under the floor. We haven't been under the floor. We typically will not go under the floor just because, you know, I mean, I'm not that old, but I'm pushing 60, no, 59. And just don't crawl anymore. Attics, sometimes we'll go into the attics, but anyway, so great toilets. We showed you the box of these, and you know, the model number was picked up by the homeowner. These are like mid-range to upper-end range for a Toto toilet. We've seen toilets go for as much as $2,500 each, but these guys they're solid. They're bulletproof, one piece. So unfortunately, the flange is not the way it should be. So you can't really get this as tight as what we like to see. We like to see zero movement, side to side, and then up and down and back and forth. It's just, but you can't. So with a wood floor, you got to be very careful when you install closet flanges. Anyways, outside of that, this installation is done.